This week's Outside Looking In, we compared notes on how business is done in the Philippines and Vietnam. In my chat with ECCP President Gunter Taz, he told me while Manila is still the place to go for foreign investors, there are some concerns that may change that.
While the Philippines and Vietnam have two distinct cultures, physical similarities between the two ASEAN nations are glaring. Over the years, Manila has been soaring above Hanoi, but some expect that may change soon as Vietnam continues to make strides to improve its local business climate. Gunter Taz, president of the European Chamber of Commerce Philippines, echoes this sentiment. But with Manila not having language and religious barriers, as well as restrictive labor laws, Taz believes the Philippines is still winning the race against Vietnam.
If you put it all in a nutshell, the advantages outweigh the disadvantages being in the Philippines. How long that will still stay, we don't know, because we really need to stay competitive and become more competitive.
Taz also lauds the Philippine Economic Zone Authority.
PEZA seems to be doing an extremely good job in making sure that business runs smooth. That seems to be a rather stony road in Vietnam, and it's much more difficult there because rules keep on changing permanently, so it's very difficult to maneuver through those obstacles.
But Taz joins other multinational companies in warning some measures under the Duterte administration's tax reform program may prompt foreign businesses to relocate.
Government incentives. We had a lot of incentives, and now with Train 2, these incentives seem to be withdrawn slowly one by one, and we are walking a very, very dangerous road. If the package stays the way it is right now, we'll definitely losing substantial investments coming in.
This on top of continuing political instability in the country.
We can live with risk, but we can't live with uncertainty.
The joint foreign chambers in the Philippines will soon release a list of compromises the group wants to see in government's plan to rationalize fiscal incentives.
From Vietnam, Taz will go to Cebu next week to check in on the businesses there, and he'll be back with us next Friday on Outside Looking In to share some of his insights from that trip.